Happy New Year, my friend. Thank you so much for listening, especially if you're listening to this as it publishes here on New Year's Eve. I am so glad that you're here. I think this story will align just so perfectly if you're about to go out and see your friends tonight, or maybe you're having people over. When we lived in Michigan, it was so fun to get together with our friends and family and have game nights at different places. So whatever you're up to today, or maybe New Year's has already passed by the time you're listening to this, at the next opportunity to spend time with the adults in your life, remember this story. It comes from Ashley Manley. She is a photographer who contributed this story way back in 2015, so almost 5 years ago, and her words just hold so much value still today. The story is called Document People Around You, Not Just the Kids. Enjoy the story. Before we get into the story, did you know that November, just this past November 2019, marked 5 years since Fearless and Framed first opened its virtual doors? It's true. So in that month, I created something for you, for my readers, for my listeners here on the podcast. It is especially for documentary storytelling photographers, and it's called the Free Sources. Through the years, I've created so many freebies that I've given out. So what I decided to do was put it all in one place for you to access. I'm talking things on marketing and potential client communication, stories and memory preservation. The mini mags that we were doing earlier in the podcast, they're all hosted in there. My favorite business and photography resources, and a few productivity tools. So there's so much inside. I think there's like 27 total things waiting for you, all free. Just visit fearlessandframed.com/free sources for access. Enjoy. People love children in all of their raw and beautiful glory. We're drawn to their cute expressions and the way they see the world with such wonder. We hope that by taking photos of them, we can slow time, even just a little bit. It seems we get so focused on our kids, it's easy to forget that there are grown-ups in the world too, like us. The most unphotographed relationships in my adult life are those of my friendships. I love my friends, but where are they? 10 years ago, every photo I took was me plus a friend, or 5. And y'all, that was when my camera was disposable and my pictures came from the 1-hour lab at Walmart. Mediocre photos of amazing memories, those were the days. Now, I still love documenting, but my subjects have changed. My walls and social media pages are filled with my kid and my husband. The friends that I hardly ever get to see are never ever photographed when we do see each other. And in the off chance someone gets a photo, it dies somewhere in the dark pit of cyberspace. I hate you, cyberspace, and all of your memory-sucking powers. The people I so dearly refer to as my friends don't seem to exist in the photo album that is my life. Where the hell are they? So I've decided that I've had enough of my invisible friends. I'm starting a movement, even if it only spreads to a few people, to document adult friendships. Document the people that have seen us after too many glasses of wine and for some reason still love us. The people that know we sometimes hide in the closet when a kid screams and can predict when we are starting to tell a bad joke. The people we hope our kids can grow up with so we can take pictures of their faces all together. They make us laugh until we cry and can make us laugh when we want to cry. They are the people we can go months without seeing and pick up right where we left off. These are our people. When I approached my friends about this on our night out in Chicago together, I was nervous. Honestly, who wants a night of drinking with friends posted on the internet for the world to see? But in true form of my great friends, they welcomed it and were everything I hoped for. Every photo makes me smile because I know what was happening. I remember the cab ride, the banter with the waiter, and the relentless teasing that happened all night. I remember these people. These fabulous, wonderful, hysterical people that I am lucky to have in my life. So join the movement. Document your adult friendships. As much as you want to remember the moments with your family, the moments with your friends are pretty damn amazing too. So there you go. That is the story from Ashley Manley. You can see the original story I linked to it in the show notes. You can go to dangerouslygoodstories.com/074. I've also linked to the free sources for storytelling photographers that I mentioned earlier. And Ashley already gave it to you. She gave you the challenge. Document your adult relationships. So as you close out this podcast episode, whether you are literally on New Year's Eve and you're about to actually have time with some of your friendships, or maybe it's not New Year's anymore, but hopefully you've got something on the calendar to see some of your good friends. Think about who those people are. Think about the memories and the stories that come to mind when you think about who those people are and what brings you together, what makes your relationship its own, and try in 2020 to honor that by documenting in a photograph or in another format that suits you. That's up to you. But just I'm going to leave you with that. Again, Happy New Year. We will meet right back here, same time next week with a conversation episode, this time with graphic designer Alicia Bauer of Allie B Designs. I can't wait for you to hear that episode. And until then, stay awake for your stories.